there's hissing or something. Thank you. Let me turn you down.
There you go. I'm in.
Oh man, that would have been a good entry.
So here's the deal. The show today is at 7:15 because they made it early, so in case they sold enough tickets to have a second one, they could do it within the guidelines. But they're not having a second show. But anyway, I have a hard out at 7, so 4. So basically, I'm just gonna do the first part of the show, and then I'm gonna walk out like I did yesterday with my phone. But I do have a reveal at the end. It's like if I reveal it's funny, then all right, cool. I'll let you guys take the show home with the game and all that. That's all right.
Okay, I'm gonna go start the streams. Yeah, by the way, Taylor, where did you get the music yesterday? So you didn't get it from YouTube's copyright-free library, you got it from someone saying it was copyright-free? Okay, that did not work. Our live stream did not go out on Facebook to everybody yesterday. Yep. Yes. Because yeah, just be very, very careful about never playing anything that isn't explicitly copyright free. Because even when people say it's copyright free, like most of the time they're completely wrong. Where they post it and then later on they sell it to someone and forget about where else they posted it.
By the way, I love the Taylor Sock confession.
Alright, I'm gonna go start.
I think so. I cut back and forth like every so often, but probably not often enough to where I was able to tell.
Yeah, I only got a notice afterward, which was weird. So, who knows what it really did. Then it was like the stream's all messed up on Facebook now. Like it made it last like 10 hours. It was real weird.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said yes to the warning message. I guess we technically
Isolation Nation, welcome to another social distancing social club, my lady and my gentleman. Yesterday was 100 episodes, and so I'm taking a day chilling outside in the sun, and it's still somehow a pandemic. So obviously I'm going to join Bowers vibes and YOLO solo this shit up. Tastes better out of the can, to be honest with you. I'm poolside. I've got some hot ladies with me, not trying to brag. And I got a hot chick by my side. So I'm very relaxed, enjoying myself. And it is time now for you guys to get the extra enjoyment that you get by meeting, perhaps for the first time or 101st time, the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the Quarantizzle. Please give it up for Steve Hofstetter.
Thank you, Ben, and cheers to you. This mug now available in our store. See how we do it not during Rachel's thing? Anyway, the point is, welcome to the show.
You son of a bitch. You're gonna call me out this early? I'm gonna repeat. This was spinning around in my brain all night when I plugged my show. That was happening moments after the show, and you didn't plug anything because you didn't have a show for a couple weeks, and still wanted to sting me by saying, I'm not gonna do a plug after my plug, and then said, I have shows upcoming at Nowhere Comedy Club. You know where to find me. That was so a plug.
First of all, I do have a show next week. Second of all,
next week, not moments later.
That had nothing to do. Yeah, all your fans were waiting to hear about your show 2 minutes before it started. The point, it was not a slight at you at all. I was just saying that, like, I had said enough for the show, and that was it. I was saying, yeah, you guys know where my stuff is. That's all I was saying. Point is,
well,
Ben,
as long as people don't know you have a show next week at Nowhere Comedy Club, then my mission here is done. There's not a show of Steve Hofstetter at Nowhere Comedy Club next week.
No, of course not. And this mug is not available in our store right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the show, you can do so by attending any of our shows or buying our stuff, but also top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course you can super chat on the YouTube and throw in some Facebook stars, some super hearts on Twitter. Literally no one has done that yet. I don't think anyone on Twitter knows what a super heart is. It is not going to happen. The point is, feel free to support the show in any way that you can. We appreciate you. We appreciate you if you're a patron, all that stuff. And with that, speaking of supporting the show, one of the legs of the four-legged whatever the fuck we're up to, please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
What's up, everybody? Now, Ben, I was driving to an actual show on my way, and I didn't plug it yesterday, so I don't know if that excuse holds water either. Like, I had a show immediately after the show, too. I was on my way to said show on the end of the show, and I didn't plug the show, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it was in one particular town. There's probably tickets were already sold. I mean, do you really think that people were going to get into a car and physically drive somewhere immediately after SDSC? It's different than being like, boop, other buttons on computer. Let's watch other show.
No, I actually think that people are going to get into a car and drive to a show during SDSC, apparently.
Well, you know, the idea that maybe somebody would come to see me in a show in Dayton, I don't know, maybe that is far-fetched. Maybe that wouldn't happen, but we'll see. Yeah, you know, but I'm excited to be here.
Maybe Bauer's voice is like running out of batteries, because today again, too, he sounds like before, like first time episode, you were like, you're not gonna like this there, and now you're like, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
You need to plug in, baby.
Maybe that's the Holiday Inn connection is just slowing me down. I don't know. Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how are you doing? 101
Good. I have to say it was a bit weird hearing Ben do the Bowers impression without the face. So him not having the face swap thing today is going to be really interesting.
I've been using it less. I've been trying to have restraint with my face swap thing. I have traded my face mask with my day drinking shirt. This is my day drinking shirt.
Nice.
And in honor of Bowers also. It's not quite a tuxedo, but it's close. And we're just letting back. I'm trying to decompress a little today, you know?
Nothing better than day drinking. I love day drinking. There's nothing better than getting hammered at a bar and walking outside and it's light out. You're like, oh, this is great. It's still sunny. And I'm drunk. Oh, wow. I planned this day right.
I've been missing out this. I was just saying, I've been missing out this whole time. You know, being sober, I haven't gotten to experience being drunk and sunlight. Two things I don't do.
Yeah, day drunk is really fun because also it kind of slows down the experience of time, because you actually literally can create slow motion in life, because you get drunk by the pool and then you always have to go inside and sleep for a couple hours before you go out at night. You now have 2 days in one day.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. What now, Ben? One time, you ever done 3? One time we did a super early morning fundraiser thing in college, and we got up and drank at like 8 and passed out 11 till 2. Then day drank till 6, passed out till 8 again, and then got drunk a third time that night. That might have been the greatest day of my life.
Just a
Yeah, I've definitely
reminder
done
that
that in
Bowers
Mexico.
gives motivational speeches to teenagers. I just want to make sure everybody knows.
Yeah, about
Live
living a
your best
fucking
life.
awesome life. Yeah, that's
YOLO solo.
like. I've always said that if
Dare.
I've always said that if kids knew how much their teachers partied, they'd listen to them more, not less.
True.
Bowers' speech is actually called Scared Crooked.
Perpendicular, but whatever.
Terrified perpendicular. By the way, before we get into the overnight stuff,
Bowers dares drug abuse, radical education.
So before we get into that stuff, so yesterday, obviously the 100th episode, big deal. It was wonderful to see so many people in the front row. We had such a lovely time. And then I went back and I was like, what was the first episode like? And I watched the first couple minutes of the first episode, and within 2 minutes, Ben was already eating. It was incredible.
The first episode?
You ate on the first episode. The time in the first episode, by the way, is the time we weren't comfortable. We were all terrified. We were like scared of like, what's this pandemic going to be? What's going to happen? We don't really know how to use this technology yet. And like Ben was just like, man, this is pretty good.
What was I eating?
Soup.
That's a bold first food too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So it was good
didn't
when
you
you could
also
start
say
to show slurping. Also, by the way, Bowers' mic was a speak and spell, which is pretty
My setup. That's before I had my setup. Before I got my mic and my computer and all that. Because I was on my phone for the first month. Because I wasn't sure this was going to get picked up. So I didn't buy a computer.
Get picked up. It was just Chrissy was just holding out a ripped open Teddy Ruxpin that he was speaking into.
This show gets picked up every week by somebody who drops it while watching it.
Also, I want to shout out another thing. So we're working on doing kind of clips of best of moments. And so I was going over some of those yesterday. And as I'm sure most of the viewers recall, that the LA earthquake that we just went through happened the day after Mike Paramore had the swords above his bed. And we were all joking about how, oh, it's good you don't live in LA because there might be an earthquake. And people were like, oh, isn't that crazy that there was an earthquake about, 12 hours after that episode? Ben, props to Ben, because I didn't know this, but on the episode, Ben said, props to Ben. I didn't know this, but on the episode, Ben said something like even a 4.2. And that's what it fucking was. It was a 4.2 earthquake that happened the next morning. And not only that, they originally said 4.5, and then they downgraded to a 4.2 because they had watched the episode. And they were like, oh, had to be right. So
Are you suggesting Ben controls the weather? Is that what you're saying? That's Ben's superpower? Is he can predict earthquakes?
Only specifically Ben, though.
Well, strangely, I have had this weird ability throughout my life. My dad also has it, to accidentally predict the future.
Is that why you don't need to come to sound check, because you already know it's gonna be fun?
Correct. That's correct. I have this weird thing where I can accidentally predict events that are going to happen. Like one time when my brother and I were kids, he's like, let's go on a bike ride. And I always would say yes. And this one time I was like, no, I just really don't want to go. I have a bad feeling. I don't want to go on a bike ride. And he's like, come on, get off your butt. Let's go on a bike ride. So I said to my mom, back when they had payphones, I was like, all right, I need 20 cents in case I have to make a call. And we spent like 10 minutes finding 2 dimes to make a call. And on that ride, my brother got hit by a car, and I had to use those 2 dimes to call my mom to come get us. I mean, weird shit. One time I was playing tennis with a friend of mine, and she wanted to use the restroom, and I was blocking the exit. I'm like, don't go to the restroom right now. Just trust me, don't go to the restroom. She's like, are you kidding? I have to go to the restroom. Pushes me out of the way, runs to the restroom, and dislocates her knee and was just lying on the ground in pain. And my dad predicted Kurt Gibson's home run that changed the '88 World Series for the Dodgers. A lot of weird shit like this.
A couple things, Ben. By the way, I do believe like that kind of stuff exists. I do think that your friend only ran to the restroom because he wouldn't get out of our fucking way. But also, very similar to your story about your brother. One time, my brother said to me, "Hey, you want to see a dead body?" And then we got a couple of us together, and we went on this odyssey into the wood. It was a whole thing.
No, I'm good. Like right before we have sex, I always say to Chrissy, I think you're gonna be disappointed, and fucking every time. I'm also a future teller, I guess. We did have a fun overnight game.
And you also are wearing a crystal ball, so that's perfect.
Gaze into my jacket, you can see the future.
He's got 2 crystal balls, and he likes them cupped. Perpendicular angle cup. Also,
it's pronounced Cristobal.
Cristobal Colon discovered America. Despite Bauer's lovemaking predictive abilities, I think generally your predictive abilities are not that strong. If you also recall episode 1, I think it was, when you said, listen, this pandemic, here's what I believe. 4 months from now, cash will no longer be a thing. Do you remember saying that?
Have you seen the coin shortage and how we're going cashless, motherfucker? Have you seen what's about to happen? We're about to go cashless.
Okay, Ben, you could have nailed him further because he said money wasn't a thing. He didn't say cash wasn't going to be a thing.
Oh, right. Even better.
Yeah, because I was stocking up on weed. Because that was going to get me across the country because money wouldn't be a thing. Look, I try to predict shit I don't want to happen. So worst case, I can go, see, I told you that was going to happen, right? I was
Is that going to make you feel better during the end of our current economy?
Yeah. If I was like, yeah, I called this, I'd feel better about it, even if we were all dying. Because I have no effect whether the money exists or not. At least if I was right, then I got something as we all die. Anyway.
Overnight game.
The most backwards logic I've ever heard in my life.
I know. Don't know that I know what I'm doing, man. It's ridiculous. We had a fun overnight game. Dee Dee McQueen explained it. There ain't no party like an SDSC party because an SDSC party got games. Welcome to the overnight game. Today's game is Pokemon Pickup Line. So her example was, want to fool around until my Bulbasaur?
So glad you're reading these.
Yeah, right? Renee H. had... oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Diana Gonzalez had, did you hear the forecast for today? I'm horny with a chance of Squirtle.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. Gus Walsh had, Queen Rachel must know tail whip because her beauty leaves me defenseless. Nice. Frank had, want to go Pokemon hunting tonight because I want to catch a Pikachu. That's a good one.
Aww.
But my favorite was Crazy Rhino Lady, which is Zara, is as someone who, oh, I'm sorry, you look so good, all I want to do is rind on you all night. You know, the precise opposite of Steve Hofstetter's feeling towards bicycles. So it all comes full circle.
There was a funny one that was just in the chat. Owingo Boingo, long last name, said, I want to play with your Jigglypuffs.
Aww.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You hear that, Carmel? Somebody's playing with my Jigglypuffs. All right.
You hear that, Carmel?
I do want to say there was a couple chats at the end of yesterday's show that I didn't get to, and there's quite a few that have already come in today. Renee Dupay tipped the show $100 and said thank you for being there. So
Awesome, thank you.
Renee. Flabbergasted €10 and said thanks for the great laughs.
Awesome.
Thank you much. And by the way, also, Renee, we legally have to be here. It's government mandated. We're not allowed to go anywhere.
Essential workers, you guys. We're essential. Another beer would be great. Thank you.
We also had Gus Walsh tip a buck and said, does today mark season 2 of SDSC?
Wow.
You want to do it that way?
I don't know that I'm on 100 episode seasons. That is grueling.
No, we prefer to refer to it as the second wave, but yeah.
I think this should be season 4. It should be 25 episode seasons. This is the beginning of season 4.
Yeah.
5.
We're in season
five.
5.
Yeah, okay, this would be season 5. What's today's game? Oh, you got more, right, Rachel? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Today's game?
Okay.
Steve?
All right. Today's game, because the 100th episode fell on a Friday, we didn't get to fuck anything, which is the story of my quarantine. But the point is that
Well, Ben's too,
Regardless
apparently.
of the day, you know how people say that you lose track of days? Mine too. You hear that, Carmel?
my favorite part of this is that Ben's neighbor can probably hear this being okay. My point is, we're fucking up a book this time. So the way this works is you take any word in the title of a book and you replace it with any form of the word fuck, whether that is fuck, fucking, fucked, fuckery, anything like that. And you submit it to us. Now you can submit in the comments of any of the streams and we might read those. But if you want a much better chance at being read, as well as being entered to win the prize of all of our albums and a ticket to the future front row and a ticket to nowhere. That sounded weird. A ticket to Nowhere Comedy Club. You can do so by submitting your entry with a $5 Venmo, PayPal, or Super Chat, or at least $5. You can submit any amount above that as well, as we would count that too.
And if you want a guaranteed chance of being read, be Steve Hofstetter and go outside for 5 minutes.
Love it. Love it. Ben, can you enter to the front row? You're on your phone, so probably not. So probably have
Of
to
course
give
I
time.
can. I did this from my car. Are you kidding me?
We
Sure,
have
an example of the game would be something like 1980. Fuck.
Or like
Yes.
Fox Illustrated.
Is that a book?
Okay, that's definitely a Bowers book. That's definitely a Bowers style book.
Fox Housekeeping, Fox Week. Oh, those are magazines. Yeah, I've never read a book.
They're all magazines. How about Charlotte's Fucked? So just anything like that.
Or a little engine that fucks.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what Bowers refers to his penis as.
I was about to admit that. That's true. That's a true thing.
He also calls
as
it-
always, you guys will top us.
He also calls it the little fucker that could. So
Also, I just said, as always, you guys will top us, and I'm guarantee you Bowers brains. I don't like tapas. Too little. Those 2 little pieces of meat on a stick. Give me a whole fucking plate.
I thought tapas is when you shared food with people. Is that's not tapas?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like
Kind of.
little samplers on sticks and shit.
Oh,
Not
tapas-
just any kind of
Tapas,
shared
it's
food.
small plates.
Small
yeah.
plate.
So it's not a kind of food. It's just a kind of delivery of food, right?
Well, it's portions. Portions are involved in that.
Yes, Bowers, you're correct.
It's like the opposite of a buffet. There's buffet on this side and tapas on this side, right?
Yes.
Well, I
Different
mean, the
point?
opposite of a buffet is just ordering one thing.
I think the opposite of a buffet is starving to death, to be honest with you.
Which, by the way, now's a really good time to announce my new restaurant. It's called Starving to Death. Come in, you
to
can't
our
order
all
anything.
you can't eat, starve to death emporium. We've got all this food locked, not only behind a sneeze guard, fully encased in glass. You can knock all you want. It's bulletproof, motherfucker. Die!
Called North Korea.
Ben is
Oh,
in my
North
commercial.
Korea.
Let's enjoy the front row.
Say hello.
Yes.
Let's say hello
well,
to our
well,
video front row, the lifeblood of this old show. What's that, Bowers?
Before we do that, we have two new patrons, new patrons. Both at the Isolation Nation level. We had Frank Morix and Allie West. So thanks, Frank and Allie, for being on the Patreon.
Welcome.
We appreciate it. Welcome,
Thank you
guys.
so much. And we also have joining us today, Frankie Engels Notaro. We have Sean Ehrlich. We have Tam, Tam Brown is her real name, but usually she has altered names, and not today, Sasquatch 2020. She keeps devolving from any living human to now animals. We'll take anything at this point. Abby,
I'm just
Gosnell,
throwing shit
welcome.
at the wall and seeing what sticks.
I love that. Spaghetti 2020. We've got Tesha Whitman. We've got Zara Bending.
Woo!
We have got me burping from drinking beer too fast. We've got Randy Longmire. Courtney Smith with a weird face mask on. Who's that of?
Alex.
At a Bowers face.
God.
Wow.
That's great.
Wow. I gotta
Wow.
teach you guys how to make better face masks. That is creepy
Yeah,
as shit.
my eyes are mesmerizing. Holy shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's awful.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Oh my
We got
God.
Lady
Stop.
Corbin.
Stop.
Lady Corbin, hello. We have
I don't
got
think-
Allison West. We've got Jessica Keibel. That's everybody. That's everybody.
By the way, I gotta say that face mask was so realistic. I thought Bauer's connection had reset and he signed back on. I thought that was
yeah, exactly. Nailed it.
I want to say happy birthday. Happy
Birsh.
birthday.
Sure. Everybody sure.
Happy birthday to Tesha, who's our audience.
Hey, happy birthday.
Birthday,
I
Tesha.
think Bunce too, right? Z Bunster. So if she's watching somewhere, happy
Oh,
birthday.
Bunce, happy birthday.
Happy
Bunce,
birthday,
nice.
Buns. And I think, Tesha, probably for your new year, you should start spelling your name with a $sign for the S.
Really got me confused with her, so I've really considered it.
Nice.
You should go for it, girl.
We also have two amazing comics today. We have two amazing comics today. Kristin Key is back, returning champion. Kristin, how are you?
I'm haunted by the ghost of Bauer's mask.
We also have Ricarlo Flanagan's here again. For Ricarlo, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing real good. I'm good. How you guys doing? How y'all doing? How's everybody?
Carlo getting the spirit of the show real quick. Nice.
Oh yeah. That's how you do it.
All
By
right,
the way-
I got some pre-show stuff to catch up on.
Please.
So we had, let's see, Marissa Myrick tipped the show $5 and said, "Here's $5 to Ben so he can get a better beer than Bud Light."
Ooh.
My favorite beer. It's
What's
my
this thing?
favorite beer. I like American light beer, you guys. Me and Bowers
Me
both.
too.
I don't want beer to taste like a meal. I don't want a thick beer. I don't want a beer that makes me feel like I've got a bunch of hoppy flavors. I just want beer.
Yep.
Yeah, and he
I'm gonna
also
drink
wants to
15
be
of them.
able to use that $5 to get 6 of them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Solid point.
We also had
Although I
Tam
think
tip
I'm
the
out.
show a couple bucks and said, "Apparently super hearts have to be done through Periscope streams, and unfortunately those 3 viewers can't seem to figure it out."
Love you, Ben.
Lastly, Kevin Johnson tipped the show $10, 2 different comments. Ben, we get to slow down time, but then to time travel when we pass out.
Also true.
And then he also
Also
said
true.
Ben's future foresight might be due to the alien saucer hat.
Can't see it, but inside
Okay.
it's lined with tinfoil.
I can take it off. No problem, you guys.
That's
God.
that one of your pool
No
wigs?
problem at all. Okay, this is one of my pool wigs. I do it to avoid getting tan lines from the saucer hat. Okay, a lot of people say laying out by the pool is the best. I agree. For once, I agree.
Is that
Pool
wait?
man.
Is that Donald Trump or Luke
child.
Wilson?
Hurts my feelings. My God, this is Luke Wilson. You're hurting my feelings right now. Damn, Steve.
By the way, I would bet any amount of money that Ben didn't.
Owen
bring
Wilson.
Any,
You mean Owen Wilson?
yeah, one of the
Yes.
Wilsons. I
Owen
always,
Wilson. Owen Wilson. I'm sorry, is that Donald Trump or Wilson Phillips? Hold on for one more day.
one of the Wilsons. The point is, I don't think Ben brought any props out to the pool. I think he just has more of those same things outside.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I said. That's what I meant by pool wig.
I got little baskets of fun, as I call them, just kind of dispersed.
Yeah, fun. I call them little baskets that are cries for help, but whatever. Rachel, we caught up?
Yeah, we're caught up.
Let's do a comic. How about that? Coming up next, she's one of our favorites here. People love the shit out of her, as do we. Give it up for Kristin Key, everybody. Woo!
Hi, everybody. Oh, so good to be here. I'm here poolside with Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hi,
Other
Kristin.
side. Just get a sunscreen. There you go. He'll
Thank
catch
you.
that. That's perfect. Yeah. That worked really well. Yeah. Get that on. Get someone else to put that on your back. So it's so. Yeah, that's her job. That's her job. It is. It's so good to be here. I'm so glad I could be here on your 101st episode. What an honor to be asked to do that. What a privilege. But no, seriously, this is a highlight. I get so lonely when I'm not on these shows. I just sit around at my computer and wait for the next social distancing social club, and then a link comes in and you guys are there. So it's really good to be back. I know I get so lonely when you are here. I just sit here in my wall of cats. But things, I just found that things are harder. Maybe I have COVID fatigue. The fatigue. I'm not sure. It just seems like things are harder. Like the grocery store takes longer. And I don't think it's like the shopping or like the masks. I think it's like, that person at the grocery store checkout line that has to talk to the cashier like a little bit longer because they got to catch up on their day. That's me. I didn't used to be that person. I used to just get my groceries and leave. And now I treat the cashier as if they're my friend. I'm like, hi, did you know I used to do stand-up? I used to fly all around the country in a big plane. And they don't care. They don't care. They're like, do you want your receipt? I'm like, uh-huh. And I talked to people and I made money. Things are just like, I'm just going nuts since my government check ran out. And it gets a little lonely around the house. And so I've been like, I guess, I don't know if it's my biological clock. Sometimes we think about kids, but it's kind of hard for me to think about having kids, ooh, because I hate them. And I'll wait. And it just what I want is a cat. I want a cat. And it was like my dream in life was just to have a little kitty cat, And I'm close, but my wife is allergic, which is a Latin word that means selfish. And it doesn't matter what kind of cat. Like I wrote a protest song. I was like, Kristin wants a cat, protest song. I want a little kitty cat, any little kitty cat, three-legged kitty cat. I'll take defective kitty cats. Weird cat that doesn't purr. I'll take a cat that doesn't purr. I don't care. Three-legged cat with ringworm. I've got Lotrimin. One I know tell I will cherish any kitty cat unless it's hairless, cause they're gross. So fabulous. Petting a hairless cat, it's just like petting an old man's leg. Just and you can't look him in the face when you do it. Just it looks like a grumpy old man. And listen to it. Listen. That's not purring. They're mumbling about immigrants. I need something. So I thought I wanted a dog. And instead my wife got me a sourdough starter. And I'm like, dick move, wife, Because everybody knows that a dog is much better for baking into bread. Okay, I think I just got the light, and I have like 2 more minutes, so I should wrap up or keep. I'm gonna just real quick. I have a real quick song. Okay, the other night I'm feeling super depressed, and I watched like 3 hours of Star Trek reruns, and I got jealous over ship life on the Enterprise. I was like, wouldn't that be nice to just be quarantined on a spaceship? I don't need to boldly go where no man has gone before. I'd be happy just going out my front door. 'Cause day and night I've been stuck inside. Wouldn't it be nice to hitch a ride on the Starship Enterprise? So beam me up, Scotty. Oh, I'll battle the Wrath of Khan. I'll take on the Borg. I'll struggle with the zipper of my onesie uniform. I'll try to be the best Starfleet crew member you can get. And if I fail, I'll just hang out on the holodeck. 'Cause Klingons and Romulans have a reason to fight. But I'm stuck here with stupid humanoids who can't figure out black and white. And we're dying in a preventable plague. So Kirk, Picard, and Janeway tell number 1 to engage. And beam me up, oh, beam me up, Scotty. Ooh. Thanks, guys.
Kristin Key, yes. Nice.
Nicely done, Kristin Key. A show favorite, and yet I still think that might have been the best that you've had on the show. That was absolutely fantastic. If you want to tip Kristin, you can do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course you can super chat on the YouTube.
Yes! Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, Zara's
That is so badass. I got it. There we go. Okay, much better. All right.
Nicely done. And by the way, Dick Move Wife, both hilarious and what Bowers said when his wife proposed to him. But that said, please
I think that should be
bucks.
That should be a T-shirt for sure. Dick Move Wife would be a T-shirt that would sell a ton, Kristin. I mean, if we ever go on the road again.
Fun fact, that line was not written. It's just, you know how sometimes you feel something in the moment? Making sure the door was shut.
I feel
Carmel?
Yeah, Ben's gonna. You hear that, Carmel? And Carmel's gonna yell back, "Yeah, I heard the word wife, Dick."
Hey, is that Jamie Kennedy just joined us? Oh no, it's still Ben. Still Ben.
I hope you didn't hear that, Carmel. You heard the background go, I did. Oh, cool.
Oh my God, is that Carney Wilson? I meant Owen.
It's Woodrow Wilson to you, ma'am. I'm Woodrow. Actually, which Wilson am I now? Hey, good neighbor.
Oh, I know this one. You're Frank Notaro Wilson.
Hey, which Wilson am I now? Stop dunking me, you guys. That hurts. Hey, Wilson basketball. Thank you so much.
It was a volleyball, but okay.
Yeah, I was going to say Tom Hanks. Tom
Oh.
Hanks' best friend?
Yeah, did you say Tom Honks?
I did say Tom Hanks.
Our new game is we're gonna car a celebrity, everybody.
By the way, spotlight Frank again, because you could look at his background of the top of Steve and Ben's heads. That's hilarious.
God.
All four of them.
That's all four. That's so great.
Zara looks so good in that uniform. Zara, I didn't think I would perfume. I thought I would perfume you without cleavage, but I do. Yeah.
I don't know about Klingons and Romulans, but Rachel's and Kristin's are about to throw down. So
it's an honest compliment. It's no flirting. It's just a straight up like, you look nice today, and you know.
Tom Honks is in Australia, right?
I'm wearing the wrong bra for this.
All right, Rachel, what do we got coming in?
All right, so we've got Tam, $10, and said, Kristin, I hated missing Friday Live at 5 yesterday. The recaps alone are some of the funniest stuff ever.
Yes, thank you very much. I work zero effort on those, but I do have a really good time. On my Friday Live at 5, anybody that shows up late, I always tell them, "Welcome, you haven't missed much," and then I recap the show, giving a completely wrong recap of what we've been doing. So
That's great.
yeah.
We also had Renee Dupay tip $5. Kids versus cats. Cats win.
Yeah.
Yeah, both in preference of what Kristin wants and in a battle royale.
We should sell that show. Yeah.
Kids versus cats.
Kids versus cats.
This fall in the same time slot Steve's show used to be, because they'll run anything in that fucking time slot.
And every comic's gonna want to be a part of it. Who books that? I'll put my kid in.
We've got.
I've
Carl
just made about 4 jokes in the last 2 minutes and got nothing and realized that I was on mute right now.
Ben, I hate to tell you, but
slam.
Ben, you weren't. Wait, hold on, wait. Ben, do that again.
Oh, sorry.
Do that again, Ben. Yow! Sorry, we're just
CSI.
CSI reference.
Well, no,
Hey guys,
I got the reference. What was the yow? Is that the noise it makes?
That's what it does. That's the.
It sounded like a cat got his tail run behind a rocking chair.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
It
the
looks
cat
like
winning
this.
round 1.
Well, I will tell you, it looks like this case is underwater.
Ow!
Yow.
Yeah.
Kristin, $25. I think Courtney's in our live audience. Yep. $25 and said for Kristin, one of my favorites. Please use this towards a cat starter instead of sourdough. Don't bake it though.
I'm gonna bake the shit out of that cat. Don't tell me what to do. Thanks, Courtney.
Boingo Boingo, long last name, $5 for Kristin. I want your album. I'm still bumping fabrics.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Matthew Plummer, $5. Kristin, because I hate them is one of my new favorite lines of yours, and I have many.
Thanks, Matthew.
We've got Peter Amsel, 10 Canadian. Kristin, so many great lines.
Thanks. That was my night of cocaine back in. Oh, sorry. I only had one night ever.
A night of too many lines. I like it.
So many great lines that night.
We also had a couple generals that had come in. Matthew Plummer, $5 for anyone that knows Bud Light is not American beer.
It's InBev, Belgian. I keep the money.
I was gonna say, does that mean the money's up for grab? I know it.
In America.
Some of it.
It's just a domestic light beer. We like domestic light beer. Whether it's made wherever it's made, it's still domestic.
No, for me.
By definition.
Because it's made right here in the good old US of A.
Now,
Ben Gleib.
with extra COVID.
Support this.
I'm Ben Gleib, and Steve Hofstetter does not support this message as my press secretary.
That was actually my outgoing voicemail for a while.
We also had Renee Hutchison, $5 and said, I can see why you don't get super hearts. The process is confusing, but I think I did it right, actually. That's the kind of perfect metaphor for SDSC.
Holy shit. I'm going to check my account and see if I got like 10 super hearts and find out what they're worth as well.
All right, we're caught up.
All right.
By the way, did I, speaking of drinks with extra COVID, did I tell you guys about the shake I tried to get while I was on the road? I ordered a vanilla shake from a place, and so
an actual milkshake. Okay.
An actual milkshake. Yeah, I wasn't just
one of those
I found this baby, and then I was like,
no, I thought it was one of those glory hole hand jobs we've been hearing about. That's what I thought you were getting.
Yeah. So, by the way, Kristin, love your background. So
we're at the pool together. It just got weird.
Ben's looking over your shoulder. So anyway, I ordered a milkshake, and I watched like the woman pour the milkshake, and then bare hands she tears open the straw, and with her hands puts it in the milkshake and hands it to me.
Oh.
And I just looked at her. I go, I'm sorry, I can't take that. And she was like, why not? I was like, because you put your hands in it. And she kind of gave me this look like, so? I'm like, even before COVID, no.
Yeah.
No, I do not want your extra COVID milkshake. Yeah,
You
and
got
so that's
more-
happening
more-
all over the country, and that's why we're dying. Anyway, do we have more?
You got more willpower than me, Steve, because I don't care what they do to that milkshake. I'm fucking drinking.
They could mix Bauer's milkshake in a fucking petri dish, and he would just be like, "Oh."
I could stir it with his dick, and I'd be like, nah, I guess it's still a
Yeah.
milkshake.
That's why Bowers did not get cast in There Will Be Blood. Daniel Day-Lewis would be like, drink your milkshake, drink it up. And Bowers like, no problem, buddy, I love milkshake. Drink it.
Hey, let's get to another comic if we're
Hold
caught up.
on, there's a couple more things to catch up on.
Okay.
PayPal's just being a bit dumb. So we had Zara tip Kristin $10 and said, I love you Friday live at 5, Kristin. I used to have to oil up a hairless juvenile tiger and it would insist on looking me dead in the eye. All hairless cats are creepy as fuck.
I would like to see videos of that. Just for...
I mean, I could just, Kristin, I could just put sunblock on. It would look about the same.
Dick move, Steve.
Here's my question. A hairless tiger, does the skin still have the stripes, or is that just the fur? I'm being honest, Sarah. Is that
No, no stripes, no stripes.
Okay, all right. So how do you know it's not a lion?
Because they're demonstrably different. You're fucking with me. You can't possibly.
I thought tigers just had stripes. I thought tigers were lions with stripes. Are they different animals?
Do you think a zebra and like a horse are the same thing? Like, is that?
A zebra?
He does. He does. He really does.
Wait, hold on a second. I love the idea that you think that is literally the only distinguishing feature. I don't even know it's not a monkey. We can't tell.
Wait, I want to know why she's oiling it. Is it for hygiene, for a competition? Is it...
It was spring break, Kristin. It was spring break. It was the hot juvenile hairless tiger contest, and she was the oil girl. It makes sense. They party in Australia.
Look, we all get jobs that have to put us through college, you know? It's just...
There's a serious answer. So basically, I'd seized this particular tiger from a trafficker, and the trafficker had actually burnt it quite severely. So I was basically taking care of it before passing it on to rescue. But yeah.
I gotta say, Zara.
Creepy.
Zara, our answer was way funnier.
Yeah. Like,
also, I think we finally figured out why Zara is on Team Hofstetter, because she has sympathy for animals that get burnt very easily.
Orange ones.
Nice.
All right, a few more tips.
All right.
So Sean Ehrlich, $5. Only bake the cat by giving it weed.
Oh, nice.
Jan Johnson, $5, and said, Kristin, I have 2 favorites, and you are one of them. You're hilarious.
Thank you. It's nice of you. You're one of my favorites as well.
And then Zara tipped the show $5 and said, domestic cats are great, or as Rachel says, I always have good pussy at my crib, like a house cat. Much better.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ben, I think she's on Team Gallagher.
Yeah, she's on Team Gallagher, and in honor of Bauer, she's about to break some fruit.
I can't tell if that's Zara's like real couch or if that's my couch as her background, but I have the same fucking couch. I'm just saying you're cool.
It's a real couch, I think.
Okay, bye.
Are we caught up?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's get to our next comic. You've seen him on Shameless and a bunch of other great shows. He's one of my good buddies. You're going to love him. Give it for Ricarlo Flanagan, everybody. Woo!
Woo. Had to handle that real quick. Had to handle that really quickly. Had to make sure that got taken care of real quick. Now I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. There we go. All right. First of all, let me put this in the air for that song Kristin sang about going to space. That was powerful right there. White people love going to space. That idea. White people love it. White people want to go. They want to go. They want to go. They want to go. Let's see. Man, I hope everybody had a good day. I had a weird day today. I had to talk to my mother earlier today, and I love talking to my mother. Don't get me wrong, you know what I mean. But my mother's a really religious person, so all of our conversations kind of, go a little different than most mother and son conversations. Like my mom, you know how religious people are. I don't know if y'all know religious people, but like religious people sometimes can tend to be crazy. Like some of them are cool, but like some of them, they just take every opportunity to try to preach to you. Like you'll say something simple to them, like, "Hey, how you doing?" "How am I doing?" "I'm blessed and highly favored, brother. How about yourself?" You're like, "Oh, okay. That's cool. I hope that's working out for you." "You hope it's working out for me? You don't see the abundance of blessings the Lord is raining down upon me right now? You don't see me as I walk in the path of righteousness and rain that the Lord is blessing me with as we speak?" I'm like, "Oh, man." Yeah, that, wow, that's amazing. Let me get a number 3 with a milkshake. Give me some of those. Give me those cheesecake pops. You know those cheesecake pops? So good, so good. But my mom ain't that crazy. My mother ain't really that crazy. She just she's the Christian that likes to throw a little dig in there. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking to her. She's like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, Mom, what's going on?" She's like, "Hey, baby, hey, now that the COVID going on, that everybody got the Rona, you still telling your little jokes, doing your little comedy, telling your little jokes here and there?" I'm like, yeah, sometimes. She's like, "Oh, that's good, baby, that's good." "Do the people laugh at you when you tell your little jokes, when you say your little jokes? Do they laugh at your little jokes?" I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes." She's like, "Oh, that's cool, baby, that's good." Because when Jesus get back, all that laughing gonna stop. I'm like, "Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. Appreciate it." I love talking to my mom. She always asking me when I'm gonna get married. Because I'm old and I'm not married. I guess that's a legitimate question to ask me. It seems like it's never gonna happen. But I really fear marriage. It's not because I think it's a bad idea institutionally. I just watch a lot of Forensic Files. I don't know if y'all ever seen that show. But it seems like marriage is the main motivation for all of those murders on that show. I don't know. It's always entangled, it's always entangled in some kind of marriage, I mean, seriously, it's like after 10 years, they be like, "Hey, listen, you got to go. I got to get you up out of here. This is too much for me." I don't understand. Like, how do you how do you not know that your wife is trying to murder you? First of all, if you've been in a relationship for over 5 years, you ought to know that she's trying to murder you. If you don't know, she's trying to murder you. If you've been with your girl she thinks about it. She want to do it. She want to do it. Just do it. She gonna try to murder you. And she's gonna try to figure it out. They've been experimenting. They've been failing with the experiments, but they've been experimenting. Like a lot of women have been doing the coolant in your food. Putting antifreeze in your food. Which is a weird. How do you not know something is going on? You at work shitting out blue stuff, and you saying this. "Oh, that's different. That's." I didn't expect that. I wasn't expecting that. That was a different. And then you go home, you're like, "Hey, honey, how's work? How are you?" "Oh, hey, baby, how's work?" "Oh, strange. Shot out some blue stuff today. I don't know what that's all about." She's like, "Oh, man, that's crazy. Why don't you drink some of that? That'll make you feel better. Drink that." And you're dead. Speaking of getting murdered, a lot of black men have been getting murdered. Black people in general for getting murdered by the police. Justice for Breonna Taylor, let me say that. But I got a life hack for us folk if we want to, try to sidestep all of this murder here. I think a great thing for black men over 21 to 45, buy a Toyota Prius. I'm telling you right now, there's no such thing as probable cause in the Toyota Prius. I'll tell you that right now. You won't even look right on the news with that. You look crazy on the news. They show splashes of the murder scene, and they're like, looks like he's lying dead next to a Toyota Prius. Was he driving that Toyota Prius? You don't murder a person who drives a Toyota Prius. They're mostly vegan and they eat organic strawberries and well, that's it for me, guys.
Flanagan, everybody.
Ricarlo Flanagan, everybody. Ricarlo Flanagan. A couple of things. First of all, great advice with the Toyota Prius because you cannot be pulled over for speeding because you can't.
Yeah.
Also, I love the idea that the 50th anniversary is the gold anniversary, the 25th is silver, and apparently the 5th anniversary is antifreeze or arsenic. That's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tip Ricarlo, you can do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or, of course, you can Super Chat, and please do.
I also have to say that that was a hilarious set, Ricarlo. And when your act turned to social justice issues, I felt very silly listening to it in my pool. I felt like I could be a better ally right now.
Well, Ben, if it makes you feel any better, J. Edgar Hoover did the same thing.
That does not make me feel any better. At least I'm going to get out of this pool, and I'm not going to put high heels on and go out for a run. You know what I mean?
What Ben's saying is Ben's not going to go for a run.
Correct.
Swim,
baby.
So, Ricardo, when I was in Indianapolis a month ago or whatever, my friend is a bartender at this bar, and she was like, "Hey, come to this bar," and I was like, all right, I guess I don't really like that bar, but I guess I'll do it. And I went over, and there was like a line. She's like, I put you on the guest list. You have to wait in line. And I get the line, and there's just like 80 black people in line for this bar. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not being that guy. I'm not going to be that tone deaf where I'm just like, oh, excuse me, white privilege, that's me. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to like cut in front of you, but I'm dressed like Scrooge McDuck. I have this coat on. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm doing it. God damn it. So,
wise choice that night. Wise choice. Wise.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not doing that. That's fucking crazy.
Especially, did you have that same jacket on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely couldn't do it. Like,
man, no. That actually would have been fine. They would have just assumed that like it was a casino night and you were one of the dealers.
Yes.
Somebody would have been.
Or it was drug night and I was one of the dealers.
Yeah.
Somebody would have been in line like, damn, why Willy Wonka cutting in front of us and shit? That's crazy.
And also
with me, and you'll see
a
night of inebriation.
Solid move, not trying to look like Scrooge McDuck too, but I mean, you didn't go full Scrooge McDuck. It's not like you jumped into your room full of coins and jewels. Oh wait. My earpod.
He just jumped in with his AirPods in.
Wonderful.
Well, if you guys want to tip the show about $225 for the AirPods, I would be
fucking jumped in with my AirPod like a fucking asshole. Damn it.
Ben, who could possibly have seen any sort of technological glitches coming next to a pool? Who could have possibly?
Fuck. It works. It works. Carmel says it works.
Am I the only one of the four of us who has not broadcast from the water yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
Come
what
on.
I should have done was, like a gentleman, this move.
Rachel, do we have anything coming in? No,
Did he throw his phone in the pool?
No, he's out of the Zoom.
Ew.
He left.
No, he's
He did
right
not
behind
feel
me.
appreciated.
He's behind Kristin.
He's right here. He's fine. And look, his ear pods are still in. He's fine. He's good. He still looks kind of like a dick, though. See?
All right. Yep, we've got Matthew Plummer, $5. Ricarlo, that was the best cold opening I've ever seen.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, well, listen, it was a part of nature. You know, it's nature. Nature's beautiful.
We also had Tam, $5. Ricarlo, I can't lie, murder was contemplated before the divorce.
Mm. That's yes. I knew it. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Zara tipped $5 and said, Ricarlo, hilarious as usual.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the tip too.
Peter Am's $5 Canadian for Ricarlo. We've got Andrea Gordon, $10, and said, Ricarlo, you're hilarious. By the way, I'm the woman whose mother thinks that you look like my father. I know that you're not, but you wouldn't mind going to Disney on Ice with me sometime. You'd give a lot of pleasure.
Damn, I think it's time for me to step to my responsibility, obviously. This is gonna follow me around. She ain't. Let's do it. I'm gonna have to take you to Disney on Ice. You know, that's funny. I went to Disney on Ice when I was a kid. It was the same day I shaved my eyebrows, and my mother was upset. Yeah, when I was a kid, I shaved my eyebrows off because I wanted to be. Because that's what I thought a man was. You shave the hair off your face, so I ain't have any other hair but my eyebrows. So
No, that's Whoopi. That's Whoopi.
Yeah.
I also feel really bad because you went to Disney on Ice and were unable to show your surprise.
I was emotionless in there, Steve. Nothing I did anybody. They didn't think I was slightly interested or anything. Mildly amused, nothing. I didn't give off anything.
All right, what else we got?
Jessica, $20 and said, you slayed me with the Toyota Prius. Very good advice. Drive carefully.
Absolutely.
Courtney, $10 and said, for Ricarlo, great set.
Great set. Oh, thank you. Courtney was the name? Courtney?
Yep, Courtney. She's in our live audience.
Hey, Courtney. Thank you.
We also had there was a late tip for Kristin from Jessica, $20. Kristin, no one else hears music. I love music. Thank you for being a musician too. No one writes funnier lyrics.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, music makes the world do stuff. Put it on a t-shirt.
What is the phrase for flat earthers? Like, oh, music makes the world continue on until it stops.
Yeah. Music makes the world level.
Yeah.
We had Courtney in our live audience again. Tip Ricarlo $10 more and said, for Ricarlo, have some extra money for those Disney tickets.
Hey, all right. Oh, hey, listen, son or daughter, I don't know what the gender of my child was, but you're going to get some popcorn or something to drink at least now.
We also have Michelle Bailey, $10 for Ricarlo from a black womanizer who falls asleep to forensic files and drives a Ford Taurus. Do those cancel each other out?
Did he say a black womanizer?
She is.
She's a black woman. Okay,
Yes.
I thought they said as a black womanizer. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about?
Ricarlo, you could just say thank you.
Yeah. It cancels it out. To answer the question, it cancels it out. Yeah. So, yeah.
We also had a couple generals. Alexander Breer tipped the show $10, and then Matthew Plummer tipped the show and said, "Steve, forget crack. I think Ben running in heels is the 200th episode goal."
Well, we don't have to forget crack because we saw that when Ben dove.
Welcome back, Ben.
Can you guys
Welcome
hear me?
back. Yeah, did you bring a MacBook to throw in the pool this time?
That's offensive. That is offensive.
Hey guys, I got to jump out because I got to go to my show. So I'm just going to jump in an Uber real quick and then go to the show in Dayton. So
Jesus, stop doing that, Bowers.
Sorry, my bad. So I'm just going to get my. Holy, wait a second, guys, check out my Uber
Bowers,
driver.
it's the scariest mask that's ever been made.
Oh my God! My Uber driver, Savannah Martin. Everybody, my biggest fan taking me to a show. Is there anything better? Holy shit. And Ben,
That's
you thought no one
amazing.
come to Dayton to see a comedy show, you son of a bitch. I told you they would.
Wow. Wow. That is cool.
It's crazy.
It's epic.
So anyway, oh, that's scary. Oh, fuck, that was a good one. Guys, I love you. We'll see you guys next week. I got to go do this show.
Wow. Somebody is about to chop up their mans into a lot of little pieces.
And just
Savannah Martin.
you're gonna chop up her mans into a million pieces. I like that. Have fun fucking those books. That's why I'm leaving, because you're talking about books later.
It's gonna be fun.
Bye, Bowers. Have a good show.
Bye,
Isn't that how?
Bowers.
Bye,
isn't
Bowers.
that- I feel like that's how the beginning of Misery started.
If you break your foot, Bowers, do not let her use the hammer. My God.
All right. We're ready for
And
the
this
game.
is how The Great Gatsby ended. So this is not good.
It is. Oh.
All right.
Rachel, can I just say thank you for, after 100 episodes, you being the only other host to take this seriously? Where the fuck is everybody?
I'm right here, Steve. I'm right over here. Hello. I don't know what you're referring to, Steve, but I'm right
Polo.
Marco?
Polo.
This is the one episode where Ben hasn't been eating. Because you can't swim a half hour later. That's the problem. Rachel, what do we got?
I want to go to Leedy first because she's got some artwork for us.
Hell yeah, Leedy, what you
Oh,
got?
let me swim closer for that.
You're right behind me.
Browse at Disneyland.
Oh my God.
Ricarlo. Bowers trying to figure out the difference.
I used to do comedy.
Take it
Kristin
back
talking
to the
clerk.
very beginning when
Will you send me that?
Yes.
That's
oh my
incredible.
God, that's hilarious.
Ben Gleib as the Lord of the Weather.
That is cute. I look kind of like a Mickey Mouse there.
Something I made yesterday.
Oh my good.
Oh yeah, I saw this on your Instagram.
What is this?
amazing.
That's amazing.
It's like
Oh
that
my
famous
God.
painting, but with you guys instead.
That is incredible.
That's
Now
a
I see
Sistine
closely.
Chapel with.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Covering my junk. I literally got the box covering my
Look at-
junk. That's a good artistic choice.
It's
I
your
just
dinner
want to point out how much talent she is wasting on you guys.
I just want to point out that we just found out what's in the box.
Well, what used to be in the box pre-pandemic? You hear that, Carmen?
My
Wow,
favorite thing
like-
about that, my favorite thing about that last piece, Leedy, is that it showed human contact. That's a thing we used to have, right, guys? Anyway, what else do we have?
All right, so we're gonna do the game first. Also, nice haircut, Steve. I do like your new.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, not only do you take the show seriously, but you actually know what I look like enough to know that I shaved my fucking head. And Bowers and Ben are just like, Bowers is like, I'm an Uber, and Ben's like, I'm in a pool. We don't know who Steve is.
I don't know why you think this means I'm not taking the show seriously. I just sacrificed technology for this. I'm very precious. Doing a little treasure dive at the same exact time does not mean I'm not focused on the show. Damn it, slippery little suckers.
All right.
My apologies.
So the game today is fuck a book. And so as I'm saying this, more tips are coming in. Okay, so real quick though, Alexander Breyer tipped the show $5 and said, Steve, do you think the Twins can win the pennant?
No, because I think the season will be canceled first. But if not, yeah, sure, they have a shot.
That's fair. And then Zara threw in real quick. Zara, you're tipping a lot today. She said,
Zara, do it.
Tipping for the Slave Vanna Martin cameo. Ride or die. And lastly, Zara tipped. PayPal is so slow today. She tipped $5 more and said, nice haircut, Steve.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, let's do the game. So the game is fuck a novel, fuck a book. So replace any word in a book title with the word fuck, fucking, any of it. I'm going to read a couple of the unpaid entries, and then comics, we will vote for our favorite paid entry, starting with
I have a few. Okay.
And then we'll do our own after the audience does theirs.
Yeah, Kristin, I know you've only been on the show 8 times, but don't worry, we'll get to yours.
Oh, is it time for me to perform?
Nope. Is it?
I will say.
Do I turn my Oh wait, I got to turn my camera off.
Wait, Kristin. Kristin, Kristin, we just had some viewers join us late. Can you fill them in on what they missed?
Absolutely, that's great. You haven't missed much. We started the show by singing the national anthem, and then everybody gave me a virtual breast exam, but they didn't find any lumps. And then we compared moles for like an entire hour, and here we are.
All right, there is a ton of entries, and so I've already had to start crossing off some of mine on there. So they're very, very witty. So here's some of the unpaid ones I really liked. JT had mind fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh god,
no. Nothing like a good Hitler reference to kick off the game.
Right out the gate.
We also had Amina Sala, what to expect when you're fucking.
That's a prequel.
Yeah.
Marissa Francis, the boy who cried fuck. All right, and then let's go to our live audience.
That's better than the boy who fucked Wolf.
Wolf. I don't think it is better. Okay.
Different audience.
Who's
yeah. Rachel.
Kesha.
And so here's where the voting starts, by the way, Kristin. I know it's your first time on the show.
That screen off? Okay, you got it.
So first of all, I just want to say thank you. This is the best birthday I've had in a couple of years. My mom just found out she had a tumor in her back today, so she's going in surgery.
Oh.
So a little nervous about that.
Whoa, good luck.
Yeah.
Blessings to your mother.
My entry was fuck the world in 80 days.
Trump
actually, it's actually been about 150.
Sorry, my math's so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Sean.
Okay, I have 2. My first is the J.K. Rowling how-to manual, Fantastic Fucks and Where to Find Them. And the other is the beloved Swedish children's novel story, Pippi Longfucking.
Tam?
I have Alice in Fuckerland. And I'm going to hell for this, but I did a kid's book, The Pokey Little Fucker. War and fucking. A Tale of Two Fuckings. And you took mine. See, I had Charlotte's fucked.
By the way, if you're going to hell for doing a kid's book, I shouldn't read any of mine.
I'll drive the bus.
All right, Rach, what else we got?
Randy Longmire.
Yeah, so I personally relate to this classic novel by Stephen King, Buck Running Man.
That's one that changes with a comma, for sure.
You're right.
Zara.
All right, here we go. I'll start with a kid's novel, The Ugly Fuckling. Sorry. Did I ever tell you how fucked you are? After having sex with a very burly guy, good fuck, bear. Good the tiger who came to fuck. Oh, the places you'll fuck. And
that's a book. Oh, sorry, I was gonna say that's a book about people with roommates.
Two more that's stupid. Plato's The Last Fucking of Socrates, which was actually probably Plato anyway. Barrows ain't here. And the last one, what I'm very much missing, fucking dick.
The Herman Melville classic.
Yep.
I am a little bit. I'd like a little bit of clarification as to maybe this is why Steve lives alone. Why are you fucking random places when you got a roommate? What's that about?
I cannot answer you seriously when you do that.
Thank you. That's a very serious question.
No, the joke was that if you live with a whole bunch of people in one place, you have to find privacy elsewhere. That was the.
How about in your room? How about just in your room?
It was a joke about people who potentially share rooms. Do you want me to break down
Steve,
the exact joke?
Steve, I just wish that you would take this show a little more seriously.
Owen, I'm sorry.
I mean, just try to step up your game, Steve. Step it up.
Courtney Smith.
Thank you.
Okay, I have War of the Fucking World.
Yep.
And The Invisible Fucking Man.
Frank, do you have any? Yep.
Yep. Okay, let me get there.
Yeah. Instead of many splendid things, many splendid fucks.
Nice. And then everybody else, I'm in gallery view. Wave at me if you haven't done one and you want to do one.
Leedy didn't want to read hers, but she has a bunch in the chat.
Leedy does? Okay.
Yeah.
I can read some of Leedy's then in the chat. She's got Jay Leno fucking with your chin. Leedy has the fucking hungry caterpillar. Brokeback fucking. Oh, I had this next one. Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad fuck.
Yes.
Poor Alexander.
The killing fuck. And then her last one is Horton fucks a who.
I'd say a story of social climbing. I think it's the Kim Kardashian story. Finally fucked somebody.
All right. And then, so here's some of the other entries. Ben Sewell had Guinness Book of World Fucking. Alistair had fucking up the deal. Andrea Gordon, the color fuck all. Amina Sala. I had this one. James fucks the giant peach.
Oh, the peach emoji makes it funnier.
It's orange salmon. It's orange salmon, Rachel.
Ulrich had Barack Obama, the audacity of fucking. Tracy Myers had Game of Fucks. Ingo, a fuck with a view, a fuck with a view. And then she said, belated congratulations on the 100th show. Looking forward to 100 more.
Nice.
My
Jeff
God, I love
Jones.
the little miniature look of terror there in Rachel's eyes for the quarter second when she said belated and quickly tried to pretend like we didn't notice it. Belated, please, Lord, not again.
Jeff Jones, pride fucks prejudice. Dave Adler, nothing's fucked by Lewis Black. Marissa, the little fucker that could.
Oh yeah.
Brian Slovka, Charlie and the Fuck Factory.
Oh God.
That sounds like a club on the Lower East Side.
Dave Adler, there was an old lady who fucked a turkey.
A turkey? All right.
He also sent
What book
pictures
is
of
that?
the books, but I can't show you because it's all on my computer.
Yeah.
Andrea Gordon, the room where it fucked. Or the room where it fuckined, I should say. Lola, where the wild things fuck. Randy Longmire,
Oh, I already said that.
fuck Running Man. Lola, another one. Alexander the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad fuck. Lola
I liked it better second time.
Lola also had Jay Leno's fuck lines.
Jay Leno is fucking so much. He's getting wrinkle lines for it. Is incredible.
By the way, on each
You know,
page,
doing a lot of fucking.
yeah, on each page there's actually a picture of Jay Leno just going like.
Leno's Kama Sutra book.
Right. I tried to stretch out that intro to that joke, hoping that Taylor would find me in the chat, and he was like, "Nope, not this time."
Jay Leno's Kama Sutra book would be incredible. Just all different pictures of him fucking in different poses, but still his head turned to the camera like this. Like,
I thought it was funnier the second time.
Jeff Jones, student body shots. A sarcastic look at the best 4 to 6 fucks of your life.
Thank you for the shout out. Much appreciated.
Amanasala, to fuck a mockingbird. Renee Hutchison, fucking in the time of cholera. Thank you.
It's pronounced cholera, Rachel.
Something.
it's a delicious hot sauce that you put on your eggs in the morning. Cholera.
GJC had fuck Free Willy. Sam Walker, the game of fucks, fire, and ice. Melissa H, where the crawdads fuck.
Yeah. It's a swamp.
Jen Winkleplex paid for 2 entries, so Diary of a Wimpy Fucking.
That's sad.
A
And
wimpy fucker.
her favorite Dr. Seuss book, Oh, the Places You'll Fuck. Dave Adler, the Fucked American Heritage Dictionary.
It's just all Confederate flag terms and generals and.
David Levy had balls and in your face look at fucking.
These are deep references and I appreciate it. Thank you.
FJB had a few of them. Had chicken fucking for the soul. He also had
That's
fucking all the president's men.
The Marilyn Monroe story.
He had.
Don't worry about Monica Lewinsky.
He had good night fuck. And then he also had Too Much Fucking and Never Enough by Mary L. Trump.
Nice.
Let's get to Courtney Smith in our live chat. So she's got an entry.
No, I did too. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, you're good? Okay. I just
Love that hat. It's a badass hat.
Thank you.
We had Gus Walsh, Magic School Fuck.
Magic Fuck Bus would also work.
We had Amanasala, The Boys Who Cried Fuck Me, aka Ben. He said.
Carmel, you read that?
All right, we also had Sarah, and so she had Ginger Fuck.
Just waiting for it.
It's a matter of time.
Daniel Graves had 3 entries. Fuck the Road. Harry Potter and the Half-Fucked Prince. And a Calvin and Hobbes book, Homicidal Psycho Jungle Fuck.
It's actually going to be on Lifetime this fall.
FJB had Ginger Fucker. Mostly true tales from a former nerd. Amanasala had The Giver of Fucks. Jeff Jones, The Peach Fucked a Novel.
What?
The Peach Fucker, maybe? The Peach Fucker?
Yeah. Sorry, I missed it. That's my fault.
Okay. And then Katie May had Where the Wild Things Fuck. We are caught up.
All right. Oh my God, so many good ones. Okay, normally Bowers votes first, but he has been kidnapped by Savannah. So let's go to the comics. So Ricardo, what was your favorite one?
Fuck the Road actually was my favorite.
What was it?
Fuck the Road.
Oh, Fuck the Road. All right, 1 vote for Fuck the Road.
Okay.
All right, Kristin, what do you got?
I was torn between The Ugly Fuckling and Horton Fucks a Who.
Yeah, but what about in the contest?
Oh, God. They were both page turners. I was like, how does Horton fuck the Who? Oh, there was a twist.
Literally.
Gotta pick one.
Oh, damn it. I'm gonna go with Horton Fucks a Who.
All right, 1 vote for Horton Fucks a Who. Rachel.
I really liked James Fucks the Giant Peach. I really liked, God, there were so many good ones. Chicken Fucking for the Soul.
So good.
But I think I'm going to do with Horton Fucks a Who.
All right, Horton Fucks a Who. Cabana Boy, what do you got?
I mean, Chicken Fucking for the Soul was so good, but slight edge to Horton Fucks a Who. So good.
All right. Well, my vote won't matter then, but my favorites, I really liked Fantastic Fucks and Where to Find Them, Ugly Fuckling, Horton Fucks a Who. My vote was Chicken Fucking for the Soul, because holy shit, that made me laugh.
That was funny.
But the winner is Horton Fucks a Who. So claim your prize. Claim your prize at the on the Facebook group or email us through sdscshow.com. And with
the reason why I think Chicken Fucking for the Soul just was a little bit edged out, because it turns out chicken fucking is actually really bad for your soul.
That's why I thought the book was really a game changer, because it shows you how to do it correctly.
That's true. That's a good point. It's another way to look at it.
Yeah. And as a redhead, I'm just trying to have one. So a soul, not a chicken to fuck.
Oh
Okay,
God.
anyway. Comedians, do you have any that you wanna throw
Just
in?
try and take this show seriously, Steve.
I've got 3. I've narrowed mine down to 3 that haven't been read. Everybody read mine, but I've got The 7 Habits of Fucking Successful People. The Adventures of Fuckleberry Finn.
My closer.
And Moby Dick By fucking Melville.
Does Ricardo have any?
Let's see. I got one. Silent weapons for quiet fucks.
All right, I've got 10, but minus maybe 9 because one of them is similar to Kristin's.
All right, I've got a bunch too. Ben, do you have?
I've got about 15 or 16.
All right. You want to just round table this and we'll just go.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
All right, me first. I've got fuck Catcher in the Rye.
I have okay. Similar to Kristin's, I have the Adventures of Huckleberry Fucking.
I have a portrait of the artist as a young fuck.
I've got the fucking of Huckleberry Finn.
Poor Huckleberry Finn just got fucked 3 times.
Poor Huckleberry Finn. Good for him.
You know Tom Sawyer was watching.
Oh my god.
Was that him painting a fence or
That
jacking
was
off,
him.
Kristin? Which one?
He's whitewashing a fence. This is him jacking off while whitewashing.
Or is that him training for a karate championship fight?
I can't do all 3. I'm out of arms.
Fair enough.
Right.
That is us waiting for Ben to go again. Go for it, Ben.
No, it's my turn.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
Nope, exactly. Thank you so much.
it's
Take
my
the show
turn.
seriously, Steve.
1 fish, 2 fish, fuck fish, blue fish.
The camera's on Steve, so it's Steve's turn, right?
Okay, so it's my turn. All right. Fucking Women by Louisa May Alcott.
This next one is the introduction of a loss of innocence called Fuck 22.
A Tale of Two Fucks.
Atlas fucked.
Well, I'll stick with Ayn Rand then and go the fucking head.
The Fault in Our Fucks.
The H.G. Wells classic, The Fuck Machine.
I've got Pride and Pre-Fucking.
Fuck Me By Your Name.
That's good.
I have Things Fuck Apart. That's a story about Zoom relationships.
I've got fucking Kill a Mockingbird.
I've got The Girl with the Fucking Tattoo.
The Lion, the Fuckboy, and the Wardrobe.
That breaks the rules technically, but I'll remember that we can take liberties. Okay, good.
We used fuckboy before.
Fuckboy is not as a conjugation of fuck. We've used it when the title had boy in it.
All right, fine. That one doesn't count then.
I have 2 that stricken from the record. I have 2 that go hand in hand here. War, fuck, peace, and eat, fuck, love.
I have The Fuck Thief.
I have the Shel Silverstein classic, Where the Fucking Ends.
Pandemic for Steve Hofstetter.
Marriage.
Steve, March.
I've got Madame Fuckery.
How about Where the Where the Fuck Fern Grows.
Fuckering Heights.
I've got Alice's Adventures in Fucking.
Oh no.
The Defuck Code.
The fuck?
That's a good one.
I have Good Night Fuck.
I've got
Good
the
night,
Lord
Steve.
of the
All right, my last one is brown bear, what do you fuck?
I've got a few left. Fuck the poo.
Oh, ew.
That's unnecessary. I've got a great fuck.
Zen and the art of motorcycle fucking.
I've got fuck Karen in that.
Oh, Anna Karenina. Holy shit. All right. The fuck of Monte Cristo.
I've got the fucking and the fury.
The fuck of the wild.
Fuck expectations. You can do the show in the pool sometimes.
I had one that I also saw Zara put in the chat as well. I had everybody fucks, but she put in the chat everybody fucks parentheses except Ben.
You hear that, Carmel?
Ben?
Ben, your turn.
I have my last one here is fucking grapes of wrath.
I've got two more. One I did my own, which is Ginger Kid, mostly two tales from a fucking nerd. And something that is also the Steve Hofstetter story, 100 fucks of solitude.
100 fucks of solitude because you're quarantined alone. I, however, am not quarantined alone. You hear that, Carmel? Hear that?
You guys should read The Art of Fucking. Anyway, Rachel, we got anything to catch up
The Art of Fucking? Great idea.
We do. We've got a few things. So, to the rescue tipped Ricarlo $5 and to refill the antifreeze in your Prius. We had D Universe tipped the show $2 and just a throwaway entry said never fucked story, a Ben Gleib tale.
Never fucked story, the Ben Gleib tale. You hear that, Carmel?
All Star tipped $5 and said running with dildos.
What?
Gus wanted us to mention Fuckleberry Finn. Matthew Plummer tipped the show and said Ginger Fuck was hilarious, but it's simultaneously funnier and so much worse to switch when which word in the title was switched.
Oh, that's someone who wants it to say fucking kid.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
We're caught up.
All right, excellent. I'm curious, Leedy, did you draw anything more in that segment since it was all book titles?
No, man, but I can get on that. There's so much to choose from. They'll all be censored, but well.
I'm terrified of what those are going to look like. All right, audience, thank you so much for being here. As always, the lifeblood of the show. If you want a ticket to the front row in the future, you can pick one up at sdscshow.com or, of course, on our Patreon, patreon.com/sdsc. That is how that works. Comedians, let's plug some stuff. Kristin.
Hi. Every Monday I do a Mad Mondays where I work a Mad Lib with another comedian. So tune in to my social media for Mad Mondays. You can find all that on kristinkey.com. And every Friday I go live. It's Friday live at 5. So join me for that. It's really fun. And I'll see you online.
Thank you much, Kristin. Ricardo, what about you?
Oh man, you can follow me on Instagram at Father Flanagan. Same on Twitter. Let's see, I don't have anything going on right now, but I just did a guest spot on a show called Room 104, which comes on HBO. So if the first episode of the 4th season. So if you want to tune into that and watch it, I'll get some residuals. Thank you.
Much appreciated. And Tasha just said in the chat, why am I waving at my computer when I turned off my camera? I do that every fucking show. It's ridiculous. Excellent. Rachel.
Yeah, so great show, guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Anything to plug?
No, I'm okay this time.
Don't you have a show coming up next week?
The 20th. So the 20th,
20th.
we have another Comedy Juice show, and actually Kristin's going to be on the show. So it's SDSC favorites. So the lineups.
Awesome. So check that out at Nowhere Comedy Club. Ben, you got some plugs?
Thanks, Steve.
No problem.
Ben left again. It's just you, Steve.
We lost Ben. All right. Well, you can catch Ben coming up at Nowhere Comedy Club at some point, I'm sure. He'll probably give me shit for plugging his show for some reason. Oh, he's coming back in. Ben, do you have any plugs? You're muted.
Thank you for asking. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. I have You're the Game Show on August 13th, this coming Thursday at the Nowhere Comedy Club. You can win some money and prizes. Please join us, or watch my music video, A Long Depressed Year, with Avery Pearson. Check that out.
Excellent. And as for me, coming up later this week, I guess technically it's next week, you can see the thrilling conclusion of Director's Commentary with Ginger Kid, where not only do I go through the second half of the special and make fun of how embarrassed I am at some of the jokes now, but also there was a huge heckler clip that came from that taping. It's one of my most popular clips, and so we'll be breaking down that one as well, and Danny Giles will be there with me to do it. So please check that out. Rachel already shut her off. She already said her goodbyes. So with that, I'll just say, again, yesterday was so amazing. It was an episode I did not want to end, just because it was so much fun to see how moved everybody was by just being part of this experience. And it was wonderful that today somehow was not a letdown, which is it's hard to do that after an episode like that. So thank you guys for for making that happen, and I guess we'll see you Tuesday, which will probably be a letdown because you can't have that many good shows in a row. It's just impossible.
We're actively planning it.
I'll see you guys Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you guys for being with us. How much fun this has been. So cool to be with you on the 101st, and just wanted to let you guys know that we're going to keep trying to innovate in this format and keep doing different things. And the fact that Bowers and Rachel have both ended episodes with great dives into the pool, I figured since I already fucked my AirPods, why not fuck my phone? We're gonna go for a treasure dive. Let's see what happens. Good night and good luck.
What's in your swimming trunks?
Peace.